Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
And KELY News, sponsored by Sahara Motors. Ready for all seasons? The Kawasaki Ridge XR Crew Limited HVAC side-by-side keeps cool in the summer, dry in the rain, and warm in the winter. Conquer any trail, creek, or blizzard while staying comfortable the whole way. Check one out today at Sahara Motors. Well, enjoy this morning's sunny skies. We're already starting to see a few clouds roll in ahead of rain and snow overnight through Thursday. Now, we do have a wind advisory posted for tomorrow with gusts up to 40 miles an hour. Today, wind gusts will be around 25 miles an hour as we get later on today. High will be up around 56 degrees. Now, the second day of filings in White Pine County brought the first candidate for county commission. David Pratt filing for seat 5 on the commission. That's the seat formerly held by Janet Van Camp before her resignation. Meanwhile, 2 candidates filed for another term as Brad Christensen filed for re-election to the Television District Board and Nicole Steffi filed for re-election as county clerk. Turning to the city of Ely, Michelle Yeoman filed to run for city council. Yeoman appointed to the council to fill a resignation there. One person thought to be running for Congress announced he won't. Sam Brown has announced he will not run for Nevada's 2nd Congressional District seat, recently vacated by the retirement of longtime Congressman Mark Amodei. In a statement posted to Facebook yesterday morning, Brown said he was humbled by the encouragement from supporters urging him to return to Nevada and seek the seat. However, he said he'll remain in Washington to continue serving as Undersecretary for Memorial Affairs. Brown noted that President Trump entrusted him with the role, calling it a sacred responsibility, and said his mission supporting the nation's veterans and their families is not yet complete. Brown added while he and his wife Amy will always call Nevada home, his focus remains on serving the country in his current position. Filings that did take place yesterday for that 2nd Congressional District seat include Dr. Fred Simon Jr., a former trauma surgeon from Gardnerville. Also, Attorney General Aaron Ford filed yesterday officially to run for governor. He is term limited from seeking re-election as AG. Seeking to replace Ford as Attorney General is Republican Adrian Guzman Freilich, a Reno-based attorney. First-time candidate Jeff Carter officially filed to run as a Republican for Nevada State Treasurer. He's a finance and tech leader with decades of experience working in global markets. 2 more Republican candidates filed to oppose Governor Lombardo, Donald J. Beaudry Jr., and filing again, Barack Zilberg. To our south, Heiko rancher and small business owner Cody Whipple has officially filed to run for Congress District 4, opposing Stephen Horsford. In non-political news this morning, a swarm of earthquakes shaking a remote area of central Nevada near Tonopah, including a magnitude 4.0 quake that struck near Warm Springs Tuesday morning. Now, seismologists say the activity is typical for the state. Clusters of earthquakes often flare up in concentrated areas. The largest quake in that current swarm measured a 4.8. That was over the weekend. Researchers say the tremors are occurring along a previously unknown fault near the southern edge of the Monitor and Antelope Ranges. For now, the quakes remain moderate. No additional monitoring equipment will be deployed unless activity increases significantly. Senator Catherine Cortez Masto says she will not support the Trump administration's nominee to lead the Bureau of Land Management. In a statement released yesterday, the senator announced she will vote against the nomination of Steven Pierce, citing what she described as his long record opposing public lands. Conservation groups across the state and the West have voiced opposition. Nevada made up of roughly 80% federally owned land, the highest percentage in the nation. Past proposals to sell off public lands have drawn strong resistance. Senate Commerce on Energy and Natural Resources expected to vote on the nomination today. Trump administration's initial pick for the position, Kathleen Sagama, withdrew her name from consideration last year. A reminder for listeners, daylight saving time begins this weekend. Clocks will spring forward 1 hour at 2 a.m. Sunday morning, meaning we'll lose an hour of sleep, but gain more daylight in the evening. Be sure to set your clocks ahead before heading to bed Saturday night. Also, a good time to check smoke detector batteries and review emergency plans. And yes, there was a bill to eliminate the clock switching, but it failed in the Nevada legislature last session. Daylight saving time starts on Sunday. And the Iran war is impacting fuel prices in White Pine County. Diesel prices have shot up 40 to 60 cents in the last 24 hours. Golden Gate jumping from $3.36 to $3.69. Love's jumping from $4.08 to $4.48. So far, no impact locally on 85 octane regular yet. At 8:19 for Sahara Motors, that's a check of news from White Pine County and the state of Nevada.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.
Tell Shauna Wyatt sent you by.